Hi guys, my name's Stephen from In Exteriors Painters and Decorators, and you're watching In Exteriors TV. In today's tutorial I'm going to show you how we paint these tiles, and what we're going to use to paint these tiles is this V33 wall tile and panelling paint. It's a two-part paint. I've never used it before, so I'll let you know how it goes. The weapons of choice for this preparation part is flash spray bleach, a green scouring pad, some kitchen roll, some masking tape and some 180 grit sandpaper. All will be revealed and how we use it all. What it says on the tub is to clean your tiles down with some form of bleach and a green scourer, paying attention to detail on the grout lines. And it also says take the silicone off and then re-silicone after. We're not going to do that. We're just going to mask and tape up the silicone because the client don't want me to take the silicone off, even though we know that would be the right thing to do. But also, for you that don't do it all the time, you will probably just want to get the paint and paint it. So, right, there you go. Right, so let's do this. Then it says a lint-free cloth, but I just like to use kitchen roll. Now we've waited about 15 minutes after we've cleaned the grout and the tiles, is we're going to get this 180 grit sandpaper and we're going to just key it up a bit. But also what it does is it gives you a chance just to knock off any other little bits of residue that you might have missed. Right, also you'll notice I've already pre-taped the sockets. I unscrewed them a little and then put the masking tape around them. Get in manageable strips. And we're doing that all the way along. Okay then guys, with this V33 tile paint, you have an additive. I think it's like a hardener. So what we need to do is add that into the tub like that. But also our other weapons of choice are a roller. This is a worn down roller, it doesn't have lots of hair on it. An inch brush, and I'm going to use this brush handle to stir this with. Apparently you're meant to stir this for 2 minutes. I safely say that's stirred. Okay guys, let's get it painted then. Please watch the video till the end guys, where I will be giving you 3 top tips. Now that we've cut that edge in, what I recommend we do first is paint your grout pieces in first. I sort of do 6 at a time. And just to let you know, when you're applying the first coat, you're not going for it being 100% solid. You're going for getting every last little bit covered, because depending on how dark your tile is, it could take 2 or 3 coats to cover. So always bear that in mind. See, now I've got more confident with it. I'm starting to take on a bigger area at a time now. Just make sure you get well into those grout lines. Well, you don't need loads on your roller when you're loading it up, because you're just filling it in. Right guys, after its first coat, this is pretty much what it should look like. Right, okay guys, we're ready to put the second coat on these tiles. What I've done here is I've changed to a sponge roller from that emulsion roller that didn't have like much hair on it, because I still feel that it was a bit too orange peely. I want it a bit finer, and this is the answer. Right then guys, let's get it done. See, you know, we've changed our roller headers we've gone for our second coat, because we're always looking to improve, you know. This is the first time I've used this tile product, so we always want to try new ways and figure things out to keep on improving. You know what they say in life, is progress not perfection. And that's it after its second coat. To be honest, I'm going to give it a third coat as well when it dries, so we'll leave it another 6 hours and then we'll give it a third coat. So I'm not so concerned about hitting the grout lines now. All I want to do is just get an extra coat on the tiles just to fully obliterate the previous colour red. So that's what we're doing with this third coat. And as you notice, I've screwed the socket off all the way now, because it's not like doing a wall and then you're painting around the socket. It's what intends to happen with this stuff is the masking tape, if it sticks to the paint, when it dries it'll pull the paint off, the masking tape pull the paint off the tiles, and we don't want that. So I've decided to undo it all the way and pull it out and tape around it, and look, it's just so much easier to paint around. I don't know why I didn't do it to begin with, to be honest, but I never. I'm so pleased I went over to this sponge roller when I did. See, we're all always learning and evolving, and sometimes you just got to change while you're on the job as well, you know, just to adjust to the situation. There we are, after its third coat. It's nice and solid. And using that roller just left a finer finish rather than using the okay guys, I think what my 3 tips would be, one would be to use a foam roller and not an emulsion roller. Tip 2 would be to unscrew your socket and pull your socket out as far as possible without sort of pulling the wires out, and then put tape around them. Then it's easier to paint around the sockets then, rather than just unscrewing them out a little bit then taping around them, because if any tape ends up knocking onto the paint, it then sticks to it, and then when you pull the tape off, it'll pull a bit of paint off the tile as well as the tape coming off the socket. So like I say, pull the sockets out as far as you can. And tip number 3 would be, if you're not confident to use a roller and you can live with a brushed finish, use a paintbrush. Okay then guys, if you've got anything from this video, please like, please share and please subscribe, and if you would like to leave any comments down below, please do so, as we're always looking to evolve and do things better. Thank you very much.